There once lived a lion who had forgotten how to roar once. The entire jungle would fall silent when his voice echoed through the trees, but now he couldn't even look at his own reflection, and the strangest part was nobody had defeated him. He had slowly lost himself. The lion's name was Veer. He always wanted everyone around him to be happy. He gave up his hunts to help the deer. He sacrificed his rest to solve the monkey's problems. Everyone said, Veer is such a kind lion. And little by little, he made everyone else's happiness his responsibility. One day, Veer promised himself that he would climb the hill every morning, but he broke that promise. Then another every time he said, I'll start tomorrow. But tomorrow never came. One evening, he stood beside a lake and looked into the water. He didn't see a lion. He saw a frightened cat. The monkeys laughed, the foxes whispered, and Veer remained silent. But what hurt him the most wasn't their laughter. It was the fact that he had fallen in his own eyes. One evening, as Veer sat alone beneath an old tree, the oldest elephant in the jungle walked toward him. His name was Mahabali. The old elephant looked deep into Veer's eyes and asked softly, Veer, when was the last time you kept a promise to yourself? Veer lowered his head. He had no answer. Mahabali smiled gently and said, a lion's strength isn't hidden inside his roar. It lives inside the promises he makes to himself and keeps. With those words, the old elephant slowly walked away, but that one question stayed inside Veer's mind all night. The next morning, Veer didn't try to change his entire life. He made only one small promise. Just walk to the hill. Nothing more. No hunting. No running. Just walk. And this time, he kept his promise. The next day, he walked again. Then, the day after and the day after. That slowly, his head began to rise. Again, the light returned to his eyes, and for the first time, he stopped trying to please everyone and started respecting the promises he made to himself. But one day, that old voice inside him returned. You can't change. You failed before. You'll fail again. Veer closed his eyes. He took a deep breath and quietly said, not this time. I'm not standing up for others anymore. I'm standing up for myself. He looked toward the sky, and after many years, he roared, not to impress the jungle, not to silence the animals, but to remind himself that he was still a lion. Even today, there lives a lion who once forgot who he really was, and if someone asks where that lion is now, the truth is that lion is you. You were born a lion, but somewhere along the way, trying to please everyone made you forget yourself, and confidence isn't built in one day. It's built every time you keep a promise to yourself. So, if you're ready to wake up the lion inside you, comment lion mode on and subscribe to build yourself stories, because this wasn't just Veer's story. It was yours too.